number one guy is Nyheim Hines. And I can't believe that he's only 34% owned in most leagues.
Right.
So did he have 20? He had 27 points. Do I believe he's gonna have 27 points every week? No. But do I believe his floor is like 15 points? Do I believe his situation in the offense is better than Jonathan Taylor? Yes, I said it. Do I believe that Nyheim Hines' situation in the offense scheme with the coach is better than Jonathan Taylor? Yes. Because who do he have that's going to come in and take away his passing targets? Jonathan Wilkins? No. So now Jonathan Taylor has his spot too far as being bell cowed in the red zone because he's a bigger back. But Nyheim Hines is out there. He can be out there anytime and nobody's going to take his targets. So this guy's going to have at least, I would say, 8 targets a game. How many targets did he have? He had 8 targets last game.
Yeah, he was tied with Alvin Kamara in week 1 for the most targets for running backs. I mean, that's beat Dalvin, Zeke, most of these quote-unquote bell cow, even Austin Eckler. So he's going to get the word.
Don't mention Austin Eckler. Do not mention Austin Eckler. But I mean, I get it. I get what you're saying. But yeah, man, I love Nyheim.
Yeah.
Nyheim might be like a poor man's Alvin Kamara.
Well, you know what, man? And I get what you're saying. So, and we talked about this, months ago and stuff. And, I started doing research on Nyheim a long time ago.
He was on him, guys. This guy was on. I'm telling you, he's a great writer. That's why I'm bringing him on to my channel, guys. He also has another channel that he is, and you can follow him at Twitter at, go ahead, give me Twitter.
Matt Galloway 34. And also you can go to FantasyHeadliners.com.
And that's the other fantasy channel, guys, that he worked for. Check his stuff out. Check their stuff out, guys. They're a great channel. And I'm gonna tell you here, guys, I don't give you everything. I feel like the whole community as the fantasy, we all give you something different. So to me, when I first started doing this and I wasn't starting my own channel, I went to everybody, guys that were just starting, that could give me something, and guys who've been doing it for a long time to have 100,000 subscribers. I still listen to them. So guys, go to their channel and check out their stuff, but also stay here because Good Sports is the best. Yes, I said it. Good Sports is the best. But yeah, he was already on 9.
Yeah, I just, like I said, I do, with my analytical process, there's a lot to it. But one of the main things is I watch film. I can read through the coach speak, and know what's just fodder, what they just putting out there, or what they really talking about. And Sirianni, Frank Wright, all these guys, which they fought. You look at when they brought Phil Rivers in, well, who was the OC when Phil Rivers was in San Diego? Same guys I'm talking about. So it's almost like plug and play in a sense. But Nyheim, he's built for this. He's a pass catching back. Even when they drafted him out of NC State, that's what he did. He was a receiver at NC State.
They ran the ball a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
He was.
So he has those attributes already. And that's the whole thing with them incorporating that same philosophy that they brought from San Diego. They are actually using that now, incorporating that in the offense, in Indy, and he's a perfect example. Me personally, I continue to see 8 targets is a floor for him, in my opinion, and I think they can sustain 2 backs with fantasy relevant value.
The Los Angeles Chargers did it last year. I know a guy that he didn't win our league, but he had Melvin Gordon and not Nyheim Hines, but Austin Eckler on the same team, and we're playing both of them in the flex.
Yeah, exactly. And that's just the way the game flow. And that's one thing about it, because game flow could be, it doesn't really hurt. It could help, but it doesn't hurt them as much. Even when they're up, there's still going to be a situation where Nyheim Hines is going to come in and still
because he's a package player. He's in that package, so he's going to get some carries and stuff too. So
yeah, absolutely. So he's a great, to me. Excuse me. Of course, that's why he made our list number 1. But he's probably going to be one of the, barring any type of injury to anybody else, he's probably going to be the best guy you can get off the waiver wire quite some time. Getting him off the waiver wire is kind of like James Conner a couple years ago. He's got that type of impact, ceiling-wise, that he can win people leagues, especially if you constructed your team to where he's basically like a cherry on top.
Yeah.
If you already got backs, you know what I'm saying, and you throw in Nyheim Hines, you can either use him as trade bait, or you can actually use him week to week. And he can give you high RB1 numbers or low RB2 numbers, especially in PPR. PPR, he's gonna be a monster.
In trade value, that's another video. I am gonna do a video this week on some trade value. But I love Nyheim Hines for trade value, especially if your team already set and you just need maybe 1 or 2 players to make your team stronger overall. I believe he could be a great trade bait. But guys.